Hi guys, today I'm going to be featuring some stationery from Kozi Mocha on my channel, and I received this for free to review. When Kozi Mocha first reached out to me to see if I wanted to do a collaboration, I took one look at their website and I knew that I had to do a collaboration with them because they have the cutest things. You guys are going to love everything in their store like I did. And I think you guys will see while I'm unboxing this that everything was so nicely wrapped and presented. So this would make a great gift. So all of the stickers were so adorable, but I'm going to start with my favorite, which was this super adorable Sakura set. I love the little bunny and everything's just so pretty and well designed. And then this is the cherry berry glitter sticker sheet. It's actually not this flashy when you look at it, but I'm just reflecting it in the light, so it looks so sparkly and pretty. And then they also sent me a bunch of individual stickers. This little cat is so cute. This kind of reminds me of Thumbelina for some reason. The cat character is so cute. It kind of reminds me of Hello Kitty, but it's actually cuter than Hello Kitty because of the way the eyes are drawn. So I think these stickers would be really great for like decorating your laptop or your notebook, but the way that I am is like when I get something really cute that I really love, sometimes I can't bear to use it. I just kind of want to hold on to it and hoard it, and that's how I feel about everything in this collection. The attention to detail on these items is pretty amazing. So every Friday night at our house we have movie night, and sometimes I will watch a movie with the kids, or if they're watching something that I'm really not interested in, I won't watch it. But this particular Friday we watched A Bug's Life, and this is a movie that I haven't seen since probably it first came out. I'm not sure if I've ever watched the whole movie, but I watched it this time and I thought it was surprisingly good. Do you ever rewatch a movie that you watched when you were a child and it seems like it's a completely different movie just because you're older and you have a different perspective on things? That's kind of how I felt when I was watching this movie for the second time. So in that movie there's a colony of ants that are constantly getting bullied by the grasshoppers. Every season they have to make an offering of food to the grasshoppers, and only then can they start collecting all of their food for winter. And there's this one ant called Flick who's always thinking of new ideas, but he also ends up toppling over their entire food supply into the water before the grasshoppers come, so the ants are in big trouble. The thing about Flick is he was always getting on people's nerves because the ants had their system. They would collect food for the grasshoppers, make an offering, and then they would have enough time to collect food for themselves for the winter. But Flick was disrupting the system. He was trying to think of more efficient ways to get food, and he was just getting in people's way. But the thing is, a lot of times you need people like that in a society, or else you just keep doing the same thing over and over again and you never get propelled forward, you never improve. Change is really hard, and even if you're in a situation where things are not great, they're just okay, a lot of times it's so much easier to stay in your comfort zone, and I am definitely guilty of this. I like to do the same thing over and over. I like to have the same routine, and I don't always like to try different things, but my husband is always pushing us to try new things, try a different restaurant instead of going to the same restaurant over and over again. And sometimes it'll be terrible, but sometimes it'll be really good, and that's just sort of on a micro level. But if you look at the entire ant colony, they were always being terrorized by these grasshoppers, and they were able to get by working really hard and collecting food for them. But when Flick toppled all the food into the water, which was a huge disaster, they really had to do something and sort of stand up to the grasshoppers and stand up to the bullies. And while it's horrible that they were attacked and they faced a lot of danger, they were ultimately able to get to a place where they scared the grasshoppers away and they freed their entire colony to live the life that they wanted without having to collect food for the grasshoppers anymore in the end. But all of that never would have happened if Flick hadn't dumped their food supply into the water and caused them to go through this terrible hardship for quite a while. Sometimes you can't really reap great rewards and benefits unless you go through a really difficult hardship, because that's the only way that you can sort of earn that goal. So for instance, giving birth to a child is really, really hard, but in the end you end up with a baby, which is magical. So the next movie we're gonna watch, and it'll probably be out when I release this video, but we're gonna watch Seeing Red, another Pixar movie. Pixar makes the best movies, and I was really excited. I saw the preview for this when we watched Encanto in the theater, and I was so excited because I feel like I relate to this movie. It's not just about East Asians, it's about Asian Americans, because I think the main character lives in New York. And so that was really exciting for me. I wish it was kind of about more Japanese and Korean Americans, but it's close enough. I'll take it. And so I'm looking forward to seeing it a lot. When Luca first came out, I was kind of thinking, when are they going to make another movie about Asians? And they finally did, so I'm really excited. So my kids heard me talking about A Bug's Life when I was doing my voiceover, and they also wanted to both share some of their thoughts about the movie.
Flies think it's so pretty, and then they get attracted to the light because one fly in the Bug's Life said, it's so pretty, it's too pretty. And then he got zapped in the wrapper. Grasshoppers were playing a finite game. And it should be working for itself, and the ants should be working for itself, not the grasshoppers.
And what was your question?
I think my question is that if the grasshoppers are actually that mean. I think that Flick, one of the ants that stand out of every single ant in their island, is a very infinite person. Like all the other ants, they have to deliver food to get food for themselves, and the grasshoppers too, right? So all they do is just go up, drop the food, go even higher, drop the food, come down. It's hard, but then Flick, he knows it's hard, so instead of just keep on doing the same thing over and over like a life cycle, he's trying to come up with different ideas to make it easier for the ants so they can get enough food for themselves and the other. So I think the others were playing a really finite game, and Flick, the ant, he's also a very infinite bug insect, and a very good leader for the others.